How's it going, guys? It's JB here. We are back with another Forza 4 video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys about how to make a certain car that is, I find, ridiculously overpowered for its class. We're going to teach you how to make it good and make it work. This is also a tutorial for my dad to show him that I do not hack, I do not know how to hack, and he doesn't believe me in any way. So we are going to jump right in. Yeah. So first off, this is the car we are going to be using. We are going to be using the Bertone Mantide. This car. It's ugly and expensive, to be frankly honest. It is actually the Corvette ZR1 that never made it past the concept stage, and yeah. Basically, it's the Corvette ZR1 with a different shell on it, and just a little bit more horsepower. I'm going to get it in white, because why not? So, first, you're going to want to get one of these. It is a $1 million car. Now, I have as much money as I need, because somebody gave me a lot of money, as you can see. You're going to twin turbocharge it. You're going to leave the aerodynamics alone. Do not put those on. You're going to then go all the way to the last rim brand. Then press left bumper once. Go to TSW. Get the Trackstar 4 rims. Install those. Then you're going to want to put drag tire compound. This is not a handling car. Let me repeat that. It is not a handling car. It is a top speed build. You're going to want to put the differential in. Then you're going to want to quick upgrade it. Just all the way you can. Press R2. It's not going to be able to because you have drag tire compound. It will not remove that. That's what I've found anyway. Then you want to go back to the upgrade shop. It doesn't have a roll cage, so you don't have to take that out. Then you're going to want to sell the front tire width. Now, this is the score you're going to want. These are your stats: 995 horsepower, 833 foot-pounds of torque, 27 pounds out of a 6.3 liter V8 with a twin turbo. So then, what you are going to want to do, now, I may adjust this in the process, is you're going to want to tune it. Set 28 and 28. Set this all the way down. Now, I like a really long first gear because most of my cars are 60 roll cars, but I'll try to make a general tune. Let's try 35 there. 105 and 90, and you're not going to use your 6th gear because your 6th gear just makes you shift once more, and therefore you have less time that you're putting power to the ground. You're going to want to set this to 0, 0. And you want to set this to -3, or -0.3, I mean, and this doesn't really matter. Going to set that all the way up, that all the way down, all the way up. Oops. I know this isn't the best tune setup, it's just one that I make. Set these all the way down, then what you're going to want to do is press right once on your D-pad. Then you're going to want to set this to 11. And this to 2. Same with this. 11, 2. You don't want to upgrade your rim size because, well, that just increases instability. This doesn't really matter, but I prefer to have my braking at 90%. This all the way at 100. This at 0. Apply that setup and test drive it at the Le Mans Old Mousseline circuit. I probably messed that up really bad. Now, this is going to be an expensive build. I'm going to warn you guys. It is expensive. But it is fast and much worth it. You can make a lot of money with this car when you're doing online. You can see it's pretty quick. Like, just look at the second gear, 150. Didn't take that long to get there, did it? I do recommend you use traction control, but it's not even really necessary. I mean, this car's pretty ugly, but I like the way it looks, to be honest. Now, you guys could go and do this on your own disc. It's not hard, really. This car is ridiculously fast. Now, I'm going to do the standard dig. This thing will outrun your Silvias and your S14s and S15s and 240SXs. This thing will outrun it and beat it. I will go when the timer says 1 minute 20 seconds. Second gear, third gear. I haven't tested this tune out yet, so it may need a little bit of tweaking. But as you can see, this thing is actually extremely easy to control. Like, I'm barely having to correct any. Here, let me shorten up this fifth gear a little bit. Maybe to like 1 flat. $255, $256, $257, $258, $260, $261, $262, $263. Now, I have had this car at 267 miles an hour. Not with this specific tune, but it's been done. I've done it. Slow down. 'Tis but a scratch. Now, if we just gun it straight up, not worry about anything, we could actually get a faster top speed. But yeah, this is the tutorial on how to make a ridiculously fast R3 class car. Now, it's not the fastest you can get for R3. I think the fastest you can get for R3 is a McLaren F1, and that is going to be rather hard to try to control. Let me just warn you. And honestly, I prefer to drive this thing because it's a diamond in the rough. You don't find cars that are this powerful that often. And another bonus is it has less than 1,000 horsepower and will beat 1,000 horsepower cars. Look, 265. Come on, 266. 266, confirmed. You can get it faster, but I've had it faster. And whatever you do, don't shift into 6, because you will literally, like, kill most of your speed. And that is how you tune and build a Bertone. If you turn traction control off, this thing does make a pretty good donut car, but I wouldn't recommend drifting with it, because if you're going to an online lobby with drag tires on, you're going to screw up everybody else. I will make a different video on how to make a drift car in Forza 4. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is JB. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that good jazz, as most YouTubers say. You should really listen to them, because that means a lot to them. Every time they get a new subscriber, it means that they did a good enough job to make you say, hey, I like this guy. I'm going to subscribe to him, watch his next video, because it's either informational or funny or whatever it could be. It means a lot, but yeah, I'm going to stop chattering on, and this has been JB. I will talk to you all later. See ya.